Assalamualaikum. Team ya Jubin में please like. Assalamualaikum. Team ya Jubin. Assalamualaikum Jubin में please. Assalamualaikum. Okay, hi bro, naughty boy. Welcome to Steam base. Thank you so much. बीच में से oh. Hi bro, bhai. Welcome to Steam. Naughty boy. Hi bro. थैंक यू सो मच यार जो भी नए बंदे जुड़े हैं स्ट्रीमिंग में प्लीज़ यार चैनल को लाइक करिए और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलिए मेरे भाइयों। हाय ब्रो, हाय, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम यार। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। हाँ मेरे भाई बताओ। यू आर CR7 भाई हमारे फुल अपडेटेड मिल जाए ना भाई, क्या बताऊँ। हाय ब्रो, हाय, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। जो भी नहीं बन जाए प्लीज़ चैनल को लाइक करें और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलिए। यमार भाई 100 है यार, आजा मेरे भाई। भाई यमार आ गया तो क्या बताऊँ मैं। ऐसे बंदों को ये कि क्या करेगा भाई। ये तो आजा भाई, डॉग बा को कब से वेट कर रहा हूँ भाई मैं। कमान डॉग बा, डॉग बा, डॉग बा, डॉग बा, डॉग बा बोलो। ओ यार सच में डॉग आ गया भाई, माइंड ब्लोइंग, वाओ। OP in the chat. Wow, yuck. SBO. हाय भाई, यस यार, सच में। डार्क भाई सच में आ गया मेरे भाई। OP in the chat. अब hi bro, hello, welcome to Steam PES Gamer. So hi bro, hi, welcome to Steam यार। जो भी नए बंदे प्लीज चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब भी करें मेरे भाई। इसे इतना देर क्यों पता नहीं, ज़्यादा ही नहीं भाई, क्या करे भाई। I need it for update. भाई अभी मजा आएगा। इसको निकालूं, इसको नहीं। बस कीता जेके बेगम भाई। What a match. Okay. Yamini Yamal भाई, जो भी नए बंदे हैं चैनल को लाइक and subscribe everyone, please.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
Hello everybody.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
कितना नंबर दिया डॉगबा को I don't know, but
the peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Hi bro, welcome to stream यार जो भी नहीं बन जाए प्लीज़ चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करिए भाई। आज बहुत ही मज़ा आने वाला है गेम में, क्योंकि भाई इतने दिन से वेट कर रहे हैं डॉगबा के लिए। आज भाई ना ये डॉगबा आ चुका है।
So that's got things on the way.
Come on डॉगबा।
Saliba with the clearance. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that was very necessary.
What a defending. Oh, Yamini
Cuts out the
Yamal.
supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappé. Now it's Guti.
Guti pass from
Mohammed
him.
Salah.
What a pass there. What a defending boy. What a
Messi.
defending.
Now Son Heung-min. Kane. And it's Messi. And it's Davis. Alexander-Arnold does well to stand firm and defend it.
Oh, what a defending boy. जो भी नहीं बन जाए प्लीज चैनल को लाइक करके सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें।
Baresi producing a good steal there.
My
Showing a good
king
level of
Drogba.
alertness. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Drogba. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Hi bro, hi Prince.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's clever. He's away. Yeah, that does look a foul.
What is
Referee's
this?
given a free
This is
kick.
red
Well, I
card
think the
देना भाई।
alternative
क्यों
was to
ही
stand
रेड
there
कार्ड
and
भाई,
do
रेड
nothing
कार्ड
while
होना
he tried
चाहिए
to
यहाँ
score.
पे।
And obviously he's
कमीना
not going to allow
सारा
that, Peter,
इतना
is he?
वेरी सुपर। What is this भाई? रेड कार्ड देना चाहिए यहाँ पे।
Well, it's quite
रेड
simple.
कार्ड
They have the
कमीना।
best man for the job on it.
Great chance here from position
What a great
A1.
chance. रेड कार्ड होना
And
भाई।
he's going direct. And that's caused a worry or two.
रेड कार्ड देना चाहिए था वहाँ पे। कोई बात नहीं भाई, जो भी नहीं बन जाएगा चैनल को लाइक करके सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें मेरे भाई।
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Davis. Oh, played right into his path. Zaire Emery defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Guti.
Drogba, Baresi
What
does
is this?
really well to win the ball there. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Okay. Come
So we're still
on.
where we started right now. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Guti going face to face with his great rival. And he gets rid in a hurry. Interesting ball. Now it's Mbappé. Flings in across. Good effort
Oh.
from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Messi. And Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappé. Mbappé goes steaming forward. Oh, he's onto this.
Oh,
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
oh. Aman yaar jo bhi nahi bande yaar please.
Saliba. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Davis. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Oh,
Real chance! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Besiktas, after 39 minutes, is number 11, Son Heung-min.
वो डिफेंडर है उसके पीछे फिर भी गोल डाल दिया. Thank you so much. Nice playing boy, nice. 3 डिफेंडर को छक मार दिया.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Alexander-Arnold. That's very neat. Adams. Zaire Emery. It's Pedri.
Oh,
Rice. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Yamal.
Yamini Yamal. Oh,
He's found a way through. Yamal!
what a
And now it's a race for the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Super Yamini Yamal.
And he's had it nicked away. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously,
I
things
will
are
watch
not
the
good,
team.
Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make
Wow,
it fast.
Yamal.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Hi everyone, welcome to stream. यार जो भी नहीं बने यार प्लीज चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए मेरे
And we're off
भाई.
again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, nice. Hi bro, hi. Aku, what's that? Hi, welcome to stream. Yeah, thank you so
Yamal.
much, Yamal. Yamal is the
Now it's
Kamal.
Mbappé. He's got away. And here's Drogba.
Shit, dog bug चक्कर में.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Hi, Wyatt. Thank you so much joining for streaming. Yeah. Hello, bro. Hi, Asaddin. Welcome, stream. Thank you so much यार जुड़ने के लिए.
Alexander-Arnold. Under an awful lot of pressure. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That's going to go a long way. Alexander-Arnold. It's Savitzer. Al Nassr still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Davis, who's set up one goal so far. Saliba. Baresi. Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. Zaire Emery did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, there's a probing ball. Spread neatly. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was
Hi
well
bro, I am
played.
from
Well
Nepal.
stopped.
Thank you so much. I love Nepal.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Guti. Big header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to
Krishna,
generate that amount of
Messi.
activity in the box means it's hard not to
He
pick someone
Messi.
out.
Pedri. And here's Drogba. Look at the space here. Drogba!
Bye
It
bye.
had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
Peace,
Truly
yeah,
wonderful strike, decorated
seven.
with dip and curl. You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Wow. Messi. Ronaldo, yes bro, Ronaldo. Got. Only Ronaldo, CR7 in the chat.
Al Nassr grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Baresi.
Yeah, जो भी नहीं बोले
Alexander
please channel को
Arnold.
like and subscribe. Thank you. Wow, beautiful Yamal bro. Yamal, Kaide, Kamal.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Guti. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Guti. Mohammed Salah. It's Salah!
Oh.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, well played, well
What a
played.
defending. ऊपर यार जो भी नहीं मुझे प्लीज चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करें मेरे भाई. निदानम
They've got to
कयानम
make this nice and quick.
Yamal will not want to lose out here. He's had a shot! Goal!
What is
Besiktas!
this?
And they get themselves in front!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
After 81 minutes is number 10, Harry Kane.
That Danish, what you said, what you told bro, huh? CR7 never death, because CR7 in every
Al Nassr
heart.
choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Besiktas go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Number 22.
Al Nassr are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all.
Can he finish? And collective relief.
How are you?
etched
Fine,
on
bro.
the
What
faces
about
of the
you?
defenders.
Prince,
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in
you
applying
so
the
much
pressure to
for
force
joining.
the error.
Shut dog
Substitution
bar.
in progress.
Nice try, bro,
Besiktas
Dogba.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Al Nassr need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Looks to go up and over. Besiktas clearly now in lead preservation mode. Kane just eases him off the ball. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Baresi calmly anticipates. Son Heung-min. The final seconds now. Son Heung-min bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the pass is intercepted. And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win.
Everyone,
and I think
please
everything was just a
enjoy
letdown because
highlights.
of
I will
that.
join in 5
And a quick
minutes.
reminder today
And
that
with that, it's
parking
time for
in
me
the
to
area
thank Jim
around the stadium
Beglin
is
and to
strictly
wish you
forbidden.
a very good evening.
I wow. Happy Yama, welcome to stream. Jubin Sami Ifan, thank you so much for joining. मेरा match, I am yours. Don't वही बात है, जीतेंगे वही अभी. Hi bro, hi Petra, Naughty, everyone, thank you so much for joining. जो कोई भी नए चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करें. Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest.
Yeah,
it is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to.
And subscribe
Well, you've got to say that their Azzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Dogba इसको 3 not नंबर चेंज करना पड़ेगा. डॉगबा को 11 नंबर दे देंगे. 11 नंबर किसके पास है? आई थिंक मोहम्मद साला के पास. अगर मोहम्मद साला के पास 11 नंबर है तो 11 नंबर नहीं देंगे.
There's the whistle, and here we go. In with the challenge. Mbappé, he's got away. Now there's a fight. He's had a shot. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh,
Messi.
Oh, Messi. Nice.
Here's
Messi.
Ribery.
Ribery and Messi.
Played through for the wide man. Here comes the corner.
Hi bro, Nabi. Welcome to stream यार. Thank you so much. यार complete कर दो 50 likes complete कर दो यार. सभी बंदे एक साथ. Oh, एक साथ अगर क्लिक लाइक बटन दबा देंगे तो 50 लाइक कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. आप लोगों को ये डाइक गेमर वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम यार.
And it's Drogba. Looks to clip it forward. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do
Hi
better?
bro, your camera angle. Aye bhai.
Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Oh, hey.
And he's managed to get free.
My mistake, this is my mistake. Wow.
Just needed a better contact.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Live में है भाई. Yeah, wow, thank you so much, Naughty Base. Hello जी. Thank you so much for joining. Nayaina. Hadi Nayaina. EFootball which come.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off.
What up? Nice.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intention. He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it
Shit,
back.
my boy. Bro, this is the live camera, bro. Live angle. Oh shit, क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो को पास देना चाहिए था. अगर क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो को पास देता भाई, सुपर पोजीशन में गोल जाता था वो.
Cleared without complication.
Oh.
That's a throw.
Come on यार, 50x complete कर दो मेरे भाई. Yes bro. Where are you from?
Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've meant...
Shit, nice. Nice keeper.
Played it long. Mbappé. Ribéry. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Bro, taka pass, bro. Okay, bro, pass the ball, then shoot it when you are in the box. Okay, Dark Gamer, thank you for your suggestion. Please, everyone chat in where is your city you are from. I want to see.
Fagioli. And it's Baggio.
Oh,
Now it's Kane.
wow.
And it's Ribéry. And Piqué. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Hi, Kia, thank you so much.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, and he's through the middle. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
GG, it's okay, you are good. Thank you so much.
Al Nassr take the lead.
Mbappé.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Minuto, numero 7.
Thank you so much, my bro, me too from Kenya. Thank you so much. CR7 Karnataka, Dubai. Wow, super amazing base. Sorry. Thank you for अच्छा भाई दो भी बंदे Kenya से कर्नाटका and Dubai. For you are supporting actually. Let's go, my gang.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
30 minutes gone. Alexander Arnold gets a foot in here. He's found a way through.
अच्छा.
Otamendi
Yeah,
getting this one clear. Corner number 2 then.
Wow, भाई.
And he's there to clear it. It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Oh.
Ribéry. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that's clever. No luck with that dink over the top.
Copy in the chat, which...
It looks very much like they'd be happy
Bro,
to
just
settle
kick
for this
bro,
narrow
not
lead
keep
at the
it
break.
bro. Keep में football
Ribéry.
game नहीं खेल सकते मेरे भाई.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Now the finish! Oh, he's picked this time, surely! Oh, it's come loose. And he's heaved it away.
Nice.
Pedri. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Hey,
it's
what
very
is
hard
this?
defence, and the
क्या
willingness to
किया
put his
है
body on the line. Very impressive.
This is my joystick problem, bro. Why कोई joystick gift करो यार मेरे को?
PK.
Indica 2
एक
minuti di
अच्छे
recupero.
joystick.
Ribery. That's a little off target. Fagioli tries to clear. And it's Guti. Pedri. Mbappé. And the shot! In for the pieces! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
भाई जो भी नहीं बने अभी जाते
Some
हैं वो like
heroic
and subscribe
goalkeeping,
कर
but
दीजिए
even
भैया.
that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
जो भी नहीं बने अभी चैनल को like and subscribe कर दीजिए भाई. Thank you so much, naughty boy. What an amazing playing. Nice one.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Al Nassr are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
OP in the chat, Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, amazing playing Cristiano Ronaldo. What a position, यार क्या position बनाता है Cristiano Ronaldo. Bro, suggest डॉगबा को कितना नंबर
Here's
देना
the start of
चाहिए?
the second half.
अभी मैंने नंबर सजेस्ट नहीं
That
किया
has been knocked clear.
डॉगबा
They're
को.
not going to make any further progress now.
रैंडम नंबर से खिलाया हूँ मैं उसको.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. That's good vision.
Oh.
And through to the goalkeeper. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Fagioli. It's Ribery. Pedri tries looking up for options on the left. Otamendi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The less said about that pass, the better. PK. Played back to the goalkeeper. And it's Otamendi. No way through. Pedri on a charge down the left. It's a loose ball.
क्रिस्टियानी अबे यार क्रिस्टियानी रोनाल्डो को पास देना चाहिए था.
A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
अच्छा.
He is through here. Roberto Baggio. He can run onto that. Adriano. is flagged offside.
Hi bro, hi. Best formation and why? Which is the best formation? Why? Okay bro, I will try after this match. Wait. Amid, thank you so much for joining my bro.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Almost an hour gone. Adriano. Pedri gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And Zaire Emery. Guti. Now Ruben Diaz. Pickford sends that a long way. Mbappé. Hernandez gets his pass away. Mbappé. And the keeper's in command. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Now it's... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mohammed Salah coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Guti.
Oh, what a...
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Nice defending,
And
boy.
there's no
Nice.
surprise
OP, thank you
who's
so
taking
much.
this corner.
Oh,
Cut it out. He's got the shot away! Al Nassr will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
He's shifting through the... Has a goal!
oh.
He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll
Dog
be
को
desperate
पास
to
देना
get another.
चाहिए था.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Numero 24. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Sane!
il numero 7.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, a delicate chip through. Ronaldo attempts a clearance.
Al Nassr clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Referee has just said play on. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Cleared
wow,
without hesitation. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Super.
There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here.
Oh, what
Oh,
a
that could
try,
cost
boy.
them.
What
I
a-
don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
क्या try, boy. क्या try. What a try.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 1.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Adriano. Messi. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, look at the space here.
Al Nassr certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Mbappé goes on a run down the left wing. I think we're just about done here. Piqué with the slide tackle there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pedri. And the number on the board is 3. Mbappé gets rid without sophistication. Fagioli does really well. And that is that.
GG in the
Al Nassr
chat.
have emerged
Hi bro,
victorious
hi
in this
boys.
match of
So
thrills.
welcome to
The odd goal
stream.
ultimately proving the difference. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Number
What are
change
your thoughts
करना
on today's
पड़ेगा
game then,
डॉयबा
Jim?
को.
Al Nassr demonstrating exactly how to play on hostile ground. They were forced to persevere and be
See this
patient,
higher,
but they
nice
never
higher
lost
this
their
match.
belief
Cristiano
nor their
Ronaldo.
focus, and they basically saw a great performance through right to the end.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Nice. Oh. What was? Oh. Nice कीपर भाई. क्या भाई इतना अच्छा कोई नहीं गया ये. Oh.
Attenzione signore e signori, ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di non perdere di vista i...
यार सभी बंदे बताओ डॉयबा को कितना नंबर देना चाहिए. पांच नंबर है भाई जिदान का है वो. ऐसे ही किसी को हम नहीं दे सकते. ज़्यादा होना तो होगा। भाई ये क्या नाम है? मस्जिद, मस्जिद नहीं है, मस्जिदा टाइप का नाम किसी ने याद किया होगा। ओ मोहम्मद सलाह ये भाई ये कामिना मेसी सभी बंदे भाई। मुसिया पी टू वॉच, मुसिया मेसी को। वाह भाई क्या टीम भाई, व्हाट अ टीम यार, व्हाट अ टीम इन अपोजिट। Super team.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
And this is now today's
The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero for so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Copy in the chat यार, जो भी नहीं बन गया chat, copy in the chat लिख दो यार। ये बात सभी बंदे जो भी नहीं बन गया प्लीज यार चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए भाई। कंप्लीट द 50 लाइक्स।
So that's got things on the way. Guti. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Musiala played into space out wide. And he's in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
CR7 OP in the chat है। CR7 ब्यूटीफुल है, बहुत ही बढ़िया भाई। CR7
Al Nassr with the corner, there first. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. And Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great work on the overlap.
Offside.
Alexander-Arnold gets flagged offside.
Offside. Just एक पाँव है तो भी offside दे देता है यहाँ पे बंदा. Come on यार, 50 यार complete कर दो यार, 100 के ऊपर लाइक जाना है आज.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely worked. Goalkeeper's ball.
Nice. ये कीपर भाई मेरे पे था. अच्छा कीपर है वो, nice कीपर, but
I
मेरे
wonder
को
what you've
बहुत
seen,
से
Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has
Scored
really
it,
grabbed
I
the
thought,
initiative,
minus
I would say.
1.5,
Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Davis. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Darwin. He gets big! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. De Ligt. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. It's a sweet ball, that.
nice defending. Order defending. वो एक शूटर को ये ना मारना.
Now it's Ribery. It's Drogba! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
माइकिंग करके डॉगबा को.
Davis. And it's Davis. Darwin. Messi. Palmer. For Musiala.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had a shot! Goal!
Nice भाई, nice.
What about the pass, Peter? It was
Nice.
played so
Hi
intelligently
bro,
and
Saga,
he picked
welcome
out the
to
perfect
stream.
target.
Yeah, yes, Saga.
The goal scorer after 27 minutes is number 7, Alessandro Del Piero.
इतना अच्छा गोल, इतना बड़ा प्लेयर नहीं मैं.
So the first goal
कीपर
of
की
the game.
कोई भी
Well, I
फॉल्ट.
guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Messi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Ribery.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely aimed pass. Guti. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rodri. And they can counter here. Musiala. Darwin. And it's Davis. Messi. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Nunez!
Oof.
And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Number 21, Darwin Núñez.
Nice भाई, nice भाई. Musiala pass.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the shot's on here. Al Nassr are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Palmer. Palmer running with the ball. Musiala. Here's Rodri. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Ribery.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Nunez. Nunez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is promising. And the shot!
What is this?
Surely
What is
now
this?
They are well and truly out of sight.
What is this?
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
What are
Well,
these
that defence is
What are
perplexed
these
by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Alessandro Del Piero!
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
2 added minutes
Palmer.
has been indicated.
Darwin. And he was quick to react. Now it's Ribery. And that's not going to reach. Musiala. And it's Del Piero. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. And the first 45 minutes are up. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those
I'm
are
afraid to
entirely
tell you that we were
justified.
expecting traffic
3-0
to be
after
heavy after the
45
final
minutes,
whistle today.
and it is hard to
Everyone,
believe that
please
there won't
welcome
be
our
more
players.
after the break. And we're underway again.
Al Nassr can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. That has been slung wide. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. De Ligt. And it's Davis. Palmer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Del Piero. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Palmer. Davis. Stood up well to him there. Davis is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernandez. Looking for options for movement. And they win it back again.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. He's looking to set free a runner. Del Piero. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled.
The attendance for this match was
Hernandez,
52,044.
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Palmer. Drogba being hunted in packs.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Del Piero on 2 now and looking for 3. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Darwin. He was under real pressure there. Fiddles it through. Del Piero has it out wide and in space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedri. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Just about up to 75 minutes. Darwin. Always onto this. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ronaldo looking to run onto it.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Didier Drogba. Number 8, Ribery. Number 15, Pedri.
Over to the left.
Coming on the field.
The referee's
number
awarded a free
9,
kick.
Mbappé. Number 21, Salah. Number 22, Eduardo Camavinga. Substitutions taking place.
De Ketelaere. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappé. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Del Piero. Alexander-Arnold. It's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And it's Ruben Neves. And Alexander-Arnold. De Ketelaere. And it's Del Piero. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Del Piero. Might be danger here. Picks out. Decent hit! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 22, Bruno.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that has left him in a heap. Zaire Emery cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. De Ligt. It's Davis. And it's Ruben Neves. And De Ligt. Davis. To Bruno Fernandes. So that's it. It is all over. Al Nassr have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Your
Hi
final
bro,
thoughts,
welcome
Jim?
to Steam.
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Just a quick announcement.
Hi bro, welcome to stream. Yeah,
We're
जुड़ने
about
में
to
भी
announce today's lottery numbers. Please
सब्सक्राइब
watch
कर
the screen
दीजिए
if you have a ticket.
यार। अभी तक 100x कंप्लीट होना चाहिए था, कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ। Hi bro, aman deep. I 50 I complete कर दो मैं।
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable
Hi
game.
bro, Shivans,
Hugely
welcome to stream.
anticipated,
Thank you
hugely
so much for
hyped,
joining us.
undoubtedly the
Please
place
like
to
and
be
subscribe
at
to my
this moment in
channel.
time.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
And this is now today's lineup.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Okay, interesting.
Hi bro, Dark Gamer, welcome to stream. Yeah, 50 yikes complete कर दो यार जो भी नए बंदे
So
हाय
we're up and
मदीन
running.
अहमद
And here's Drogba.
Oh,
Roberto
what a
Carlos getting this one clear.
Nadine Ahmad Ronaldo show welcome to stream like juvenile
And we have our very first corner.
and subscribe very going on.
And it's hoisted clear. Brest are looking to go forward now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's burst through. That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. Zaire Emery. James tries to clear. Petit. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Xavi Alonso. Petit. And it's Del Piero. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. It's out for a goal kick. Cannavaro.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Messi. Deco. Oh, that is a nice touch. And Deco! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. And Brest lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
भाई क्या शूट किया भाई डी के बाहर से गोल मारा भाई वही वास्ते यही बन जाइए भाई कंप्लीट कर दो यार 50 यही कंप्लीट कर दो क्या कर रहे हैं भाई जो अभी तक.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
दे दे यार.
The ref's been lenient here.
Use
I doubt
your
he'll get
card.
too many more chances.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Alexander-Arnold he's having a go. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Looking for the runner.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Ah, he's given it away. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Messi. Now it's Deco. Oh, that's a nice ball. Sané, he has found the way through. Guti! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
James. And it's Messi. James looking to hit the byline here. And he welcomes it in. James. And they're quick to get it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pedri, shot at goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle
Wow,
tweak.
yeah, wow. जो भी मैंने इस चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो. Hi, bro, Shukar, and welcome to stream.
Petit. He's gone forward. Now it's Del Piero.
Stade Brestois clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Sane is onto it in a flash. Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckenbauer, a true great in every sense of the word. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. That'll be a throw.
Saga using Yana, say come on, yes bro.
Now it's Pedri, and it's Drogba. Hernandez picks it up out wide.
Oh yes
Deflected
bro.
behind for a
Welcome to
corner
stream,
kick.
guys. जो भी नहीं बने इस चैनल को like
And
and
there's no
subscribe
surprise
कर
who's
दे
taking
मेरे
this corner.
भाई. Come on यार, जो भी नहीं बने इस चैनल को like.
Rafael Leao! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he skips past his man. Out to the left it goes. Rafael Leao
has been indicated.
Drogba. And Sané.
Oh ma.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He's got away. Del Piero. That's good play. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
That gets things going for the second half.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Petit. Xavi Alonso. Guti.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Drogba. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Scholes. Xavi Alonso. Now James. Scholes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Stade Brestois clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
हेलो वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम यार, जो भी नए बंदे आ जाए चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए। मुबारक, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम।
Petit. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's not played the ball, that's a
Hi
foul.
bro, hi, welcome to stream यार, thank you so much. Sorry for yet. Come on bhai, oh.
Messi. Roberto Carlos.
Roberto Carlos.
51,577.
And it's Del Piero. They're back in possession and ready to go again. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
What is
Deco
this?
finds himself offside. Al Nassr choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front
Coming
line.
on the field is number 11, Mohammed Salah.
Roberto Carlos. Al Nassr do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Guti. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! And again! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. Oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Al Nassr making another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Number 18, Rafael Leao.
Tunisia, Morocco, welcome to
Coming on
stream.
the field,
Ayao, Morocco.
Mbappé.
Al Nassr
Number
are making a
22.
change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Del Piero chasing after it. Beckenbauer. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Hi bro, welcome
And
to
it's Roberto
stream.
Carlos. And it's Ribery.
Ribbe, bhai, Ribbe
Petit.
is a nice player.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Scholes. And again, he's sorted that
Hi,
out terrifically.
welcome to stream यार, जो भी नए बंदे
Substitution.
चैनल को लाइक
Rest,
एंड
making
सब्सक्राइब
consecutive
कर
changes
दीजिए
here.
मेरे भाई। अभी तक जो भी सब्सक्राइब नहीं करे सभी लोग एक साथ
There's a
सब्सक्राइब
real
करें।
appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Camavinga. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Scholes. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Mohammed
Look, their path is
Salah,
set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he finish? should have
मोहम्मद
equalised.
सलाह
Well,
को
the
दिया
lead may
तो
be
हो गया
fragile,
था।
but the keeper was
That
focused
may
and
have
strong.
So their fourth corner of the game. Up he goes! Cannavaro with the clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dalton. Deftly away. Salah.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Tries to dink it through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your reflections then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
भाई इंडिया के प्लेयर को ऑपोजिशन इंडिया का प्लेयर आ गया है। Oh. Yeah, right. डॉय कुब्बा नहीं इस बार।
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
And this is now today's lineup.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
There's the whistle, and here we go. And he's there to clear it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mohammed Salah! Mohammed Salah! Danger averted for now. And he's there to get it away.
Hi bro, Jota Handid,
That's a sharp pass.
Govinda, Doigba. ओके डॉगबा को इस मैच नहीं खिलाने का भाई, वो बंदा खिलाइए तब से मैं
Threads one in.
मैच आ रहा हूँ.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Italian
On the
goalkeeper.
international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great...
Mbappé!
Oh,
Oh, fine
Govinda
stop from the
Khadka.
keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
What is Seville? What a amazing keeper भैया, हमारा कीपर जॉर्डन बढ़िया से बचा रहा है.
Messi with the short one. Nice control. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Aims beyond the defence. That has been cut short.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Good read, needed to be. Batistuta. That is good alertness. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Mohammed Salah, Mbappé. It's run loose here. Mbappé, Conte. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's
Oh,
Mbappé.
hi bro.
And it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. El Mali got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Mbappé. He's having a go.
Yeah.
Big header. They've scored. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
21 minutes is number 16, Rodri.
India are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That is a great... Mbappé! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh shit यार, जीजो भाई क्या. वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम यार, जो भी नया बन गया यार, ये कोई बेकार में चल
And
रहा
now they
है
can
यार.
spring out of defence.
Complete the 50 yards. Huh? Maya नहीं.
Al Nassr really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Salah. Now it's Pedri. Mbappe.
Such good technique.
He's had a shot!
Mbappé made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Thank you so much.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's tried one! Oh, a very decent attempt. Conte. Now it's Mohammed Salah. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
अभी इन द चैट यार जो भी नए बंदे हैं वो चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए.
Gets his head to it.
That was well thank you
routine
so
save.
much.
Mbappé is offering a wry smile there.
Well, that should get the job done. And he's only too happy to take that back. Guti.
No bhai.
Collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Guti का मिस हो गया मेरे भाई. अच्छा come on यार 50x complete कर दीजिए जो भी मैंने हाथ दे रहे हैं उनको मैं
So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. A real chance if he can get through.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now he's off and running. Conte. And Koundé. And it's Messi. Conte. Mbappé.
ओए ओए ओए
He's away.
दायात हो गया भाई.
And he's in on and Batistuta.
दायात हो गया यार
Oh,
मास्टर
terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there,
वेलकम टू
didn't he?
स्ट्रीम
That's
यार
very well played.
जुड़ने के लिए. ओ भाई 50x कंप्लीट कर दीजिए एकदम से ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Mohammed Salah looking to penetrate opposition lines. Guti.
Hey,
And we hit half-time.
this is very
Well, a very decent
bad.
watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Please
Yeah, you don't
join
get any
me in
points for
wishing
stating
all
the
best
obvious,
for
Peter,
members
but
of our
thankfully
fan
this is
club
still very
celebrating their
savable.
wedding
Keep
anniversary
things simple,
today.
keep the intensity high,
And there
and
they
hope for an
are.
early
Please
goal.
welcome our
If that
players,
happens,
everyone.
it's a game changer.
Come back, my kids. One of you, thank you so much for this is your kids.
There's the start of the second half.
Oi.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too.
Dog got passed away.
And that's put
वो
paid to a
अभी आया
promising
नहीं
move.
है मेरे भाई निकी डॉगबा को दाया नहीं दिस
India
मैच
applying the press here, a high press.
ये
Yeah,
मैच
we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of
Long
work rate and,
pass.
of course, the discipline, because it has to
Abe
be with everyone.
Batista
It can't be with one or two.
danger
If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
हमें ना भाई
Now it's Batistuta. Has a
but he
goal!
shoots here Fabrizio one post कर दे ब्रो क्या Fabrizio ने पोस्ट कर दिया ब्रो क्या बॉय के पोस्ट कर दिया मेरे भाई मेरे को क्या समझ में नहीं आया भाई अच्छा
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. India appear to be happy to let
India.
their front players stay up front all the time.
India, oh
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the
Cristiano
counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ronaldo
Al Nassr
भाई ये
still
मैच
behind.
मेरे को
Solitary
जीतना
strike.
ही है
And it's Messi.
हार तो नहीं सकता मेरे भाई
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising.
क्या
Bolton
न
did
कर
just about enough to
पाया
come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappé.
hey
Engages and
what
forces
is
him off
this
the ball.
nonsense
Bui. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He's got away. He rises.
nice
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
hi bro
Mbappe
Sumaya
clearly thought he had the
Monisha
beating of the keeper.
Sumaya Monisha welcome to team यार बहुत शुक्रिया आपका टीम में
Batistuta.
join होने के लिए
Bui. Now Mbappe.
hey
Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance. Over to the
nice
left. Strong running down that left flank. And again they run up
oh
against stubborn
भाई
defending.
साहब
That's good running with the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
That's good play from him.
Now the finish!
oh my
Just off
god
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
जोठा कहाँ है भाई
Substitution on the field.
oh my god
Number 14.
Al Nassr choosing to make the first
Coming on the
change.
field
Well, he can
is
certainly make
number
his side a lot
22,
more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a
Acha.
pass and a tricky one at that. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot!
Cristiano
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Dijk.
जोटा क्या है
Cristiano Ronaldo. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Zaire Emery. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
God
Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Al Nassr must do something here and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Zaire Emery. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Batistuta.
क्या डिफेंडिंग का ये भाई
Al Nassr
बड़ा
need to give it
defending
everything they have, kitchen sink
बड़ा
included.
पोजीशन बहुत अच्छा किया है
substitution
हाय
on
ब्रो
the
हाय
field.
निकी
Number 7, Cristiano
Bigo Bhai, thank you so much for
Intercepts the throw.
joining.
That's well
Coming on
read.
the field,
India
number
clearly now
21,
in lead preservation mode.
number
Boy,
12, Didier Drogba. Substitutions taking place.
Mbappé. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappé. He's through, now is he in? Mbappé. Well, the defence just about
There
came
will
out
be
on
1
top,
minute
but they were
added
certainly
time.
tested.
What is this भाई क्या होया ये मैच यार ये गोल भाई
And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way
And we
home, so
come
must
to
we.
you now with a quick
Good evening to
request
you.
for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Thank you so much Donny's live कभी भी वोटिंग या कोई आए वोटिंग में जीतेगा क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो ही भाई GG in the chat OP in the chat यार जो भी नहीं चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए OP in the chat जो भी नहीं बंदे यार प्लीज चैनल को लाइक कर दीजिए और सब्सक्राइब
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We stand for the national anthem of France.
नहीं भाई कम ऑन यार 30x कंप्लीट कर दीजिए Oh,
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, that's well seen too. No, that's been intercepted. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many
Oh,
Englishmen
hi, bro,
can rival his leadership
Stoyo.
qualities, Peter.
Just had
Who's
so many
Din
strengths. You could go on
Stianeros?
all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the
Okay,
epitome of
bro.
solidity, thanks to his winning
It is
mentality and
match
ability to organise a
Cristiano
back four.
Ronaldo, yo.
You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Hernandez. Oh, can he get onto this? He's had it taken off him. Pedri. Well,
Yeah,
that's beautifully
Matt.
weighted. He's found a way through.
No,
He
seriously,
almost
boys,
caught
please.
everyone out there the way
ये
he
मैच
just
क्रिस्टियानो
eked out the
रोनाल्डो
room to get the shot
नहीं
in.
है ब्रो हाफ टाइम टू कम क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो
Messi.
what a pass
And the
क्रिस्टियानो
assistant referee has his flag
offside
raised for offside.
What an amazing pass था वो. Debut.
Ruben Neves. Dani Olmo. Camavinga wins the duel this time.
Camavinga.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappé! Oh, smashing header! Goal! France! The breakthrough strike! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Come on boy, 50x complete कर दीजिए. कमीना माप्पे का पास भी इतना डेंजर होता है भाई, क्या बताऊं. Mappe, thank you so much for the fight.
So, a breakthrough already. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Kolumuani. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
What a defending way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should
अगर
resort
ये
to
defending
risk-taking
नहीं
at this
करता,
stage. There's plenty of time
कर
left
रहा
yet.
था भाई ने. The defending, what a beautiful defending.
Oh, that's well spotted. Ruben Neves. Mbappé. Mbappé takes a look up. Dani Olmo, up he goes!
Wow,
Good try. The outcome could so easily have
nice
been
boy.
different.
This is a good
Well, he's
try.
furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his
Pune.
effort then.
Oh, discussion तड़का Pune. जो भी नहीं बन जाएगा चैनल पे प्लीज लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब जरूर करेंगे. Bro, TFS, tell me bro, what? Nice.
Mbappé. Hernandez. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
No.
It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
27 minutes de jeu par le numéro 11, Messi.
What is this? Defenders क्या चाहिए भैया हमारे defenders समझ में आया नहीं मेरे को. Yeah, come on 5x to
So
complete
that's 2 now
50x.
without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Camavinga. Pinches it off him. Kolumuani. He's away! That is a great pick out. Camavinga. Now it's Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance! Mbappé! And it's in! Back to within one!
What
Interesting.
a beautiful.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Après 32 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9.
जितना फ्री हो गया था वही ने वहाँ पे दे सकते थे हम. Mbappé.
Al Nassr get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
That is good alertness. Ribéry goes on a charge down the left. Dani Olmo. Now Mbappé. Ruben Neves. For Rice. Mbappé. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Mohammed Salah. Mbappé. Now the finish!
Oh.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Mbappé. Ruben Neves, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Salah. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Temps additionnel.
Rice. That's headed upfield. Over to the left. And here's Mbappé. And he's on his way! Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
बहुत गलत किया भाई. गोल सीधा
Dani
गोल
Olmo.
पे.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappé! Decent hit! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Hi, welcome to Steve.
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Al Nassr really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Great chance! Loose ball, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Nice
Ruben Diaz
defending.
gets rid without sophistication. Mbappé stood his ground strongly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite a... Can he finish?
Hi bro, did you get up today? Oh my god.
Mbappé.
Why bro? Why? What
Van
happened?
Dijk. Adams.
Shit bro.
Rice. Colomboani.
Dani Olmo really added the width there thanks to his willingness
Hi,
to make the
Rider
run.
96. Oh my god. Jota is dead. Kaikash. Oh my god. Very sad news, bro. This is sad, bro.
Messi has found the net here, of course. And here's Ribéry. And there's green grass ahead of him. Heads it!
Oh my
And
god.
he's got that completely wrong.
Everyone please like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, complete the 50. Yikes.
So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Can he latch on to this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to
Bro,
reach
this
its
is
target.
a confirmed news.
Mbappé. Well timed,
Because
excellent interception. Now it's Mohammed Salah. And he's intervened well there.
मुझे मारने को
Adams.
होया
this
नहीं
looks
वो.
sharp. He's looking to set free a runner.
Nice defending game.
Al Nassr showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest,
What a
Peter, this is
beautiful
what's
defending.
required.
What a
This
beautiful
is a
defending.
really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
France choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Le numéro 22. Pour le remplacer, le numéro
Let's
15.
go.
Ribéry.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Ribéry. Ribéry goes on a run down the left wing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ball is over the
Oh,
line.
hi bro, welcome to stream यार. जो भी नहीं मुझे जाना है वो लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए यार. 50 लाइक to complete.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Stood up well to him there. And he cuts out the supply.
Al Nassr may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Ribéry. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappé. And a shot!
Kylian
And that would
Mbappé
have
को
won
ये
it.
नहीं.
Kane really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
They've played it short. Ribéry. And that's played in low.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappé. Back into the middle. Played out wide.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Ribéry is flagged offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Le numéro 14. Changement en cours.
Al Nassr have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitute. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
82 minutes de jeu.
And now he has two. This has become one superb game of football.
Al Nassr surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Deftly away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's a very decent... Can he put it away? Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Al Nassr clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Le numéro 9.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about
Yeah, everyone, please like and
irresistible
subscribe.
force today.
Please, oh, thank you so much. Wow, bhai, what a ending, man. What a comeback. What are we doing? जो भी नहीं बनेगा वीडियो चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए बाय
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ribéry, big chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Ribéry just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Thank you so much. जो भी नहीं बन जाए तो इस चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा.
And it's been taken short. In towards the back stick. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Now it's Messi. France with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Messi plays it short. And here's Ribéry. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Guti. 5 minutes to add. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappé reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Al Nassr leave it late, but in the end it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hallo Halli, welcome to Steam. जो भी नहीं बंदे इस चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब.
Cher
Hi,
public, je voudrais avoir ce
Jota
petit mot de
IP, yes.
félicitation à l'intention du président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête aujourd'hui son anniversaire de mariage.
Very sad news, Jota. सोचा है मुझे. Majestic is yuck. Ah. Who shall we? Nation channel. Okay, bye everyone. Junior news. Hey, we okay? Copy. भाई मैं यार जिया